So about a year ago, I bought a really expensive Lego minifigure that I regret buying. And let me tell you, it just did not go right on quite a few levels. This is a minifigure made by Legend Mock and Baggles Studio right here. And I bought this minifigure on like the secondhand market on a website called Rex Mini Brick. They're in Hong Kong. That was my first and second mistake. First mistake being buying it secondhand because I paid way too much. Second mistake being that I could not see everything that was in the box before I bought it. So here it is in this package right here. And this is very cool because this is the first Legend Mock X Baggles Studio minifigure that I will ever have seen in person or owned. So here is the redeemed master here. So this is like a white version of Darth Vader. A Darth Vader that is all white. So it's like he has been pretty much like turned to the light side of the Force. So this is, it's obviously it's never appeared in any kind of actual Star Wars show, but it is still just kind of a really cool minifigure to see. And it's a very creative minifigure to make. The minifigure is in this package right here. There is the redeemed master right there. And then he comes with a custom lightsaber and a custom holocron as well. And oh, what? Okay, so this is the wrong color holocron. The holocron that's supposed to come with this is supposed to be light blue. And this one is not blue. It was red. And as you guys will see when I review the minifigure, the red holocron really just does not match the colors. It does not match the vibe of the minifigure at all. So that really sucks. Here is the minifigure with the waist cape and the cape on. It is complete now. He has the holocron in his hand and his lightsaber as well. There is no detailing on the back of the cape either. It's just plain white. And then on the inside of the cape, it does have kind of like a very nice like silver shine to it. So that is pretty cool. And then, of course, we have the holocron there, which is extremely disappointing because it's red. And, you know, this figure is supposed to be, like, kind of like good guy colors, I feel like. You know, it's Darth Vader, but a good guy version, and, like, red. The red holocron is the bad one. This is what the minifigure is supposed to look like right here with the purple holocron. So he's supposed to have a purple holocron. The detailing on it is really good. It looks so good, actually, right there. There's even some little pictures on the center of it right there that I can't really make out what they are. There's what the bottom looks like with the stud holder there, so that the minifigure can hold it in his hand. So it's a very nice piece. It's just the wrong color for this minifigure here that I bought. And then here's the lightsaber with the excellent detailing on here. The detailing is astounding on this. It looks like really accurate to Darth Vader's actual lightsaber. It even has that little hook there to hold the lightsaber on his belt, which is absolutely amazing. The hole for the lightsaber blade is a little bit too tight, I feel like, though. So I feel like there's a little bit of imperfection when they made it. So it's not like perfect. The blade itself is a 4L bar. I don't know if it's like official Lego, if they like made their own custom molded bar in a different color for this lightsaber. Since the bar holder in the lightsaber hilt is so shallow as well, it's very easy for the lightsaber to look like it's slightly bent, like the blade is kind of just slightly bent coming out of the hilt. And then of course here is the minifigure himself. There's the printing on his torso. Very nice, very crisp printing. He has printing on his arms as well, right there. And some printing on the eyes of his helmet, and some printing on the actual waist cape to give it a nice little border down there as well, and some printing on the legs, which you will see once I take the cloth pieces off. And you can take off the top part of his helmet. It's kind of made just like Lego makes their new Darth Vader helmets, and he does have a printed head under there as well, with some printing on the back of the head as well, with some detailing on there. But all hope was not lost, because shortly after buying that, I saw this reel on Instagram, and I saw that this person has my freaking purple holocron. They got their holocrons mixed up as well, and they didn't even notice. They didn't even know that it was actually the wrong color. So luckily, I have it right here in this package. And that right there is the correct color. So what happened was, I actually traded my red holocron for his purple holocron because he needed the red one. You know, so thanks to him for trading to me, but also not quite thanks because, you know, I kind of feel like I got a little bit ripped off on that trade. I made the mistake. So wait. Without the purple holocron, this minifigure is like literally not even worth $250, which is the price I paid for it, which was way too much to pay for that minifigure in the beginning. I don't even know if it's worth that now, but without the purple holocron, it is pretty much like not even worth very much. Like it may be worth $100 without the purple holocron, because the purple holocron is really what makes that minifigure really cool in my opinion. And I kind of made the mistake of letting on how much I wanted the purple holocron from that guy on Instagram. So he knew I really wanted it, and he didn't trade it to me unless because at first I offered to give him some money as well. So then I kind of like let my cards show at that point. And so I gave him $50 as well as the red holocron in exchange for that purple holocron, which doesn't really make sense to me now because he needed the red holocron as much as I needed the purple one, because his Darth Vader was also messed up if he didn't have the red color holocron. So that was kind of dumb on my part for making that deal, but you know, I wanted it, I needed to have it, and he knew that, so he didn't do it unless I actually gave him the money with the holocron. So now I'm out like a total of $300 for this minifigure. Which is way too much. You know, I'm going to try to resell it for that. I don't even know. It's kind of like not even a really desirable minifigure these days. So it's kind of a bummer, and I definitely should not. I regret buying it. I definitely should not have bought it. Especially now, like after like a year has passed and like kind of like the whole hype around it has kind of cooled off quite a bit. I definitely got caught up in the FOMO, which they say is the fear of missing out. So the moral to that story is don't get caught up in the FOMO when you see a minifigure for sale initially. Maybe wait a couple of days before actually buying it and decide if you actually really want it. Because a lot of times I look at stuff that's for sale and I see it come up for sale and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to buy it. It's like so cool. And then like 2 days later, I'm like, yeah, actually, I don't even need that. I don't collect that kind of stuff because I don't collect these minifigures. Like I do not want to collect these kind of like super detailed Star Wars minifigures. I just don't need them. If it's a pre-order, you know, look at the render and think about how it's going to look in real life, because a lot of times I feel like the renders like oversell the product. Like the render for this one, like the cape was like all perfect, you know, and it's like a render, so the white and the colors are all perfect. But then when you get it, it's like, yeah, okay, the renders are always going to look better than the real thing, in my opinion. And like the cape on the real thing doesn't really go over the shoulders right. It's a little bit blocky. So really think about those things before you spend that kind of money on a Lego minifigure. Be sure to leave a comment down below if you guys have had anything like this happen to you. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more custom Lego mocks, unboxings, reviews, and more. And I will see you guys in the next video.